Hello Gemini, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. This is your April 1st through 15th reading for 2017. And of course, I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards. This is what your higher self would like you to know. This is what your guardian angels would like you to surrender. Your romance card for this time. These are intuitive cards, this being relationships, intimate, friendships, co-worker, family, and this being your path, your journey, and the major arcana card that will accompany it. So we'll turn over these two cards. Interesting. Okay. So for your relationships, control. Control is about making rules. Taking the lead on things, not letting other people or other situations control you, you being able to take the lead on your own life. Taking control of your own life is what I'm getting from here. So for your journey, you have emotional withdrawal. So there's something you're going to have to let go, Gemini. There's something you're going to have to let go. And with the death card, it's telling me that it's something that already existed in your life and it needs to change, revamp, to turn into something different, more secure, or better for you in the long run. Okay? Now, for your romance, you have pay attention to the red flags. So there may be someone that you're interested in and you keep getting this feeling like this person, just something is off. You need to pay attention to that. Okay, that's definitely what this card is telling me to tell you. Something feels off and you need to pay attention to it. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, so there is something that you're holding on to for stubbornness, something that you may have a little feeling that something is off, but you're not changing it due to that stubbornness that you have in you. And this is just a card of telling you to release that, to surrender that stubbornness and pay attention to the red flags, take control. It's actually time for you to walk away from something. And that's the life purpose card. It's just telling you to reevaluate if something is really making you 100% happy. It may be time for you to walk away from it. So your higher self, we have two cards. We have growth and adversity. So with adversity, we have I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. So all these things are happening in your life for you to learn from them, for you to gain the knowledge to continue on with your life. And almost because this I saw a lighthouse as soon as I looked at this. It's definitely not a lighthouse, but that's exactly what I thought of. It's for you to pass that knowledge on to others when you see people struggling or going through what you went through, or maybe there's someone around you or in your midst that you can actually help out with control. There's something that with that card, there's something that you should be taking control of in order to help you move forward. Growth. Very interesting because I looked down and both of these cards here are eights, and eights are about abundance and growth. So very interesting there, Gemini. Growth. I will expand my consciousness and my awareness. If you follow this and take heed, you will grow. There will be some growth in your life and things will change. So that's very positive. Okay, so we're going to spread your cards out. Again, I already shuffled and meditated over them. So you have the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Sun, Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, And the card from the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, it definitely confirms that you're definitely trying to hold on to something. There's something you're trying to hold on to, and not only hold on to it, you're trying to defend it. I feel like it's something that it's time for you to let go or change, or some part of your life that needs to be reevaluated, and you're not doing that. And I just heard that it's because of love. It has something to do with love, or really caring about someone or a situation, and that's what's causing you to really like fight for it. Okay. Okay. So in your past, you have the Eight of Swords. Okay. And the Eight of Swords is all about, I feel that you were in the midst of whatever this was in the past, okay? And you were fine with it. It feels like it was starting to become a burden to you. It was starting to bubble up, but you were just ignoring what was happening. It just like reassuring yourself that everything was okay when it wasn't, okay? Thinking about the past and how it used to be, trying to maintain. That's just what I get. Trying to maintain the balance of what was and what is now, even though it doesn't seem to be working out the way that it was or should have in your head, okay? So your current energy is the Page of Wands, and I get that you have this energy to do something new, to want to be something new or try something new. There's some sort of new fire in yourself that you are trying to release, and you're trying to better yourself, and that something is stopping you from doing yourself or being independent with yourself, okay? Your challenge is the Page of Swords, and the challenge is speaking up for what you want. Maybe there's some new opportunity you want to take. Maybe you want to move somewhere, try something new, travel, something of that nature. But whatever it is, the ideals that you're having are conflicting with this other situation or this other person's ideas. So they're not meshing together to cohesively create this relationship situation or whatever it may be. So in your future, you have the Ace of Swords, meaning that there is some clarity coming to this situation, okay? Definitely. There was a break, a pause. You didn't know what to do. I'm getting the feeling like you didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you didn't want to disappoint someone. But there comes a time when you have to focus on yourself. What's better for you, what's abundant for you, and growth. There's a lot of growth here. I'm feeling that there's growth, or you want growth to come out of this. And there's definitely an opportunity to do that in the near future, okay? Definitely. Also, I'm skipping the gun when I say this, Gemini, but in your environment, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. That's all about news, movement, rapid things happening fast, okay? And it's attached to the Empress in some way. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what I feel. So, yeah. There's some healing. There's some healing going. It feels like maybe you missed out on something, or something made you sad, some sort of disappointment, but you will be healing from that, and good things will be coming in your environment, which is great. Yeah, there will be some decisions made about your happiness, okay? There will be some decisions made on your happiness, and you will move on them. And it feels as though everything in your environment is allowing this to happen, which is a great feeling, Gemini. So in your hopes, you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about being caring and compassionate, hoping that, I just get the feeling that you hope that everything works out in a way that you won't have to put too much effort in, or that person or people that you're working with will be able to do things on their own, or make things happen on their own, find that little rush of of energy to do things. So your strengths are the 5 of Pentacles, meaning that you have been at the bottom. You have been at the bottom, and the fact that you have the need or the drive to change is actually your strength. The fact that you're aware of the fact that things are wrong and there needs to be some changes made, okay? It's just that you lack the strength to do so, and I really feel like it's because of who you're around. You really care about this person. Yeah, you want to be with them. If this is a partner, you want to be married. This could possibly be family. You just want that happy home. You know, you just want to make that step to create a foundation to be solid enough for you to move forward and do what you need to do, as well as this other person be okay. For your fears, you have the sun. The sun is enlightenment. When all the truth comes out of what's going on here, you're just hoping that it will actually start something positive and something new, okay? But you just have the fear that this enlightenment could bring something to rattle things up, which is fine. It's all a part of the journey, and the journey will move forward, okay? You just have to take the person, or you just have to take what you know. All this communication that you're having trouble getting out or expressing is going to have to eventually be expressed in order for you to move forward, okay? Your weakness is the 9 of Cups, and your weakness is trying to keep everyone satisfied and trying to keep everyone happy in this situation. You might not be able to do that. You know, you're only one person, and you really need to remember that, okay? Yeah, because of that, you're not moving forward on the things that you want to move forward on. It's like you're called to make this judgment to change. That's why you have this feeling like you want things to change, because you're being actually called to realize this. Like it's time for you to pay attention to this situation or realize this situation, okay? So I already did your environment, so we won't go back there, but your outcome is the Knight of Swords, okay? And this is all about fast and rapid communication. So you are going to express yourself, and you're going to take action. This is also a card of action. There you go. Look at that. Moving forward to the future, okay? Everything is in your hands. You're taking the actions to do so. There's a lot of action here. And I have nothing but faith in you doing that. Look at that. That's you making that investment in yourself. So for some reason, there's some sort of problem that you need to actually pay attention to. And it all comes down to what emotionally makes you happy. I feel like you've been thinking of others, and that's totally fine. But this situation needs to be reinvented now. Okay, it's getting to a point now where it's hindering you from doing what you need to do or becoming who you need to become, okay, Gemini? Okay, Gemini, this was your reading for April. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading, the link will be below in the description box. Just follow it there. Again, I love you. Love and light. Bye-bye.